It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's J.C. Horn, who's made 33 tackles this season from his spot in the secondary. It's the Shamrocks and the Black Knights, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Toronto taking on the Black Knights of San Juan. Hello again, everybody. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis up in the booth. And, Charles, you look at this San Juan team as they enter play.
They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors from north of the border, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Completes this out wide.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Stroud's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Stroud looking to throw.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The throwing again is Stroud.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Stroud off the play fake.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
This 2nd and 4. On the draw is Taylor.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Josh Palmer, the intended target.
And it's 2nd down.
But you look at this defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
He'll look to throw.
And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
That is caught. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now Stroud.
Fighting through.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On the counter, it's Henry.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Stroud working out of the gun.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Stroud.
Hard throw, incomplete. They bring their punter out there now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed him perfectly and knocked it free.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Stroud.
Firing quick It's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Derrick Henry. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and
1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's going to have the first down, more than that.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Touchdown!
Kyle Pitts,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Black Knights will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Stroud to throw it.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Stroud.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down and 4. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Stroud looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Stroud out of the gun here. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Henry, touchdown. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Second and 6.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
7 yards there and a first down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now back to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
They begin with Henry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Play action. Stroud now. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Got a man. It's Brown. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
To a knee goes Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Toronto, they continue to put themselves
Back in Week 3, the Shamrocks lost their last matchup against the Wizards. Can Dublin do it again? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Toronto taking on the Wizards of Dublin.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at these Dubliners entering play here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from north of the border, they come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a lot of daylight. Inside as he's... At the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Stroud.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. A first down carry for Henry. Oh, he bowls over it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Here's Stroud.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And Bigsby once more.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Second down, here's a run with Bigsby.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. Able to slither by. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. As Stroud now to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
There he goes, left side. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Now Love. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. Touchdown! Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Wizards use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. He'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27.
First down, Toronto.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Shamrocks, nothing.
Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. This will be caught once again by Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from drawing level. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Bigsby. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
First down.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good. Broad doubling, first down. First and 10.
Another run by Bigsby.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. They run the option on 2nd down.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Stroud sets up the play action. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First down going to the air with Love.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Again, it's Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. First down, Love to pass. And his throw here is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the... And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this third quarter of play.
And he will... It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Love now to pass on first down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Yeah, this one's high, but not very far. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think is what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his result.
third quarter, we'll see what else he has in store for us. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Third down and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have the first down at about 8. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He's got a first and maybe more. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they're going to be set up down around the yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Love. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
A run here with Bigsby.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd.
Here's Bigsby.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
On the carry, Bigsby. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Check, peek, switch, yellow.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Tank Bigsby, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Wizards are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Toronto's offense ready to take over.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he...
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
To use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now another timeout call. Offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the defense. First of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Missed tackles may doom this team.
Bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, goal to go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run here on third and goal.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.